Are you relentlessly grinding, sacrificing your well-being, and still feeling like you're not getting ahead? It's a feeling of being deliberately kept on edge, a modern-day emotional roller coaster. But what if those games aren't about you at all? What if they're a reflection of someone else's internal struggles, their deeply ingrained attachment styles, or even a lack of self-awareness? Stoicism isn't about passively accepting rejection. It's about reclaiming your inner peace and focusing on what you can control, your own reactions and values. This video explores the surprising psychological drivers behind hot and cold dating patterns, offering a rational, resilient approach to navigating these frustrating dynamics, a path to inner strength and self-respect regardless of the other person's behavior. Let's take a step back and consider what's really happening. The hot and cold behavior, the intense interest followed by periods of distance, often triggers a cascade of negative emotions in us. We start questioning our self-worth, wondering what we did wrong. It can lead to insecurity and a desperate need for validation. This is often linked to attachment styles developed early in life. Some people have anxious attachment. They crave closeness and are highly sensitive to perceived rejection, leading them to swing between intense pursuit and withdrawal. Others might have avoidant attachment. They subconsciously push people away to protect themselves from emotional intimacy, which manifests as inconsistency. Understanding these patterns isn't about excusing the behavior, but about recognizing that it's often rooted in the other person's past experiences and emotional landscape. Stoicism offers a powerful antidote to this emotional turmoil. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes emotional regulation and self-control. It encourages us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, and our values, and to accept what we cannot, the other person's behavior. This doesn't mean becoming detached or indifferent. It means cultivating inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. Acceptance is a key element. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation without judgment or resistance. When you accept that someone might behave inconsistently, you free yourself from the emotional burden of trying to control their actions. This allows you to focus on your own self-respect and self-esteem. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the importance of perspective. Instead of viewing the hot and cold behavior as a personal rejection, try to see it as information about the other person. Are they struggling with something in their own life? Are they afraid of getting too close? This doesn't justify their behavior, but it can help you to detach emotionally and avoid taking things personally. Reason and self-awareness become your guides. Building confidence in social situations takes practice. Start with small steps. Initiate brief conversations with people you encounter regularly. The barista at your coffee shop, the person you see at the gym. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Focus on making small, positive interactions. Use positive self-talk. Replace challenging thoughts with affirmations like, "I am capable of having a pleasant conversation." Mindfulness can also be helpful. Focus on the present moment and let go of worries about how you're being perceived. Take deep breathing breaks if you start to feel overwhelmed. Remember self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when things don't go perfectly. Authentic communication is key. Don't try to be someone you're not. People can sense when you're being disingenuous. Be yourself. Be genuine and show a positive attitude. Look for common ground, something you both have in common. This could be anything from a shared hobby to a similar experience. Mastering small talk is about building social skills and creating connections. It's not about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being present, engaged, and showing a genuine interest in others. It's about building bridges and fostering a sense of social harmony. It's important to remember that social intelligence isn't fixed. It's a skill you can develop with conscious effort and practice. Consider social exposure in a gradual exposure manner to build your comfort levels. Role-playing scenarios with a trusted friend can also be a great way to prepare for social performances. Don't be afraid to experiment with different communication styles and find what works best for you. It's about finding your own rhythm and navigating social dynamics with ease. Now, research has shown the importance of these techniques, but something remains largely unexplored.